Hello everyone, Sid here from Teamster Real Estate and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be covering and breaking down Corktown, one of the most highly anticipated projects coming to downtown Hamilton by Slate Asset Management. If you are looking for early access into this project and need an allocation, please go ahead and hit the link in the description to book a call with me so I can get you early access into this building. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's dive right into the area first. And the address here is 225 John Street South in Hamilton. Let me zoom out so you guys can get a good idea of where we are compared to Toronto. If you guys aren't familiar, Hamilton is about an hour and a half away from Toronto, a little bit more farther west. And right in between Niagara Falls and Toronto is where Hamilton lies. It's home to McMaster University, and I'm going to get more into Hamilton shortly, but let's first talk about the exact location here. Again, like I said, 225 John Street South. We are just a 4 to 5 minute walk from the Hamilton Go Center right here. So very close to transit. I love that. I love anything that's close to transit because research has shown anything close to transit results in a lot higher values when you go for resale as well as rentability. We're also very, very close to a lot of big box stores here. We've got Walmart not too far down over here. Got Canadian Tire, Walmart Supercenter, Value Village, got No Frills. So it's a very well established neighborhood. There's a lot of existing infrastructure in place, and I'll get more into that in a second. If you want to see, relatively speaking, how far you are from McMaster University is right over here on Main Street, so it's about a 15-minute drive. So right there we can see McMaster University, about a 15-minute drive. So again, very, very well connected, and transit is also very easy to go from McMaster to this site right here. Okay, now let's talk about Hamilton in general. So Hamilton's economy is expected to grow exponentially in the next 5 years, continuing its upward trend. Many businesses and investors recognize the potential of Hamilton and its workforce. Now the city is investing heavily in infrastructure and improved connectivity. Got $500 million in public and private investment to Hamilton's downtown. We've got $140 million investment in Hamilton's waterfront, which is going through major revitalization. You've got continued ownership of its manufacturing heritage by promoting industrial use, welcoming the Stelco development and the recent Amazon facility. So good tech hub there as well. And if you guys aren't familiar, Hamilton's already pretty well known for hosting a lot of film productions. So film production has been going on in Hamilton for a number of years, and now the city has also spent $72.8 million on film productions in 2022, and 986 film permits were issued last year. Why is that important? Because a lot of people who work in the film industry, whether it's lighting, music, sound, they all tend to live in Hamilton. Education in Hamilton, again, like I mentioned earlier, close to McMaster University and Mohawk College. McMaster University hosts about 37,000 students, and Mohawk about 13,000 students, bringing the total to 50,000 students living in Hamilton that attend these college and universities. For McMaster, that's a 17% year-over-year increase in international students and 31% year-over-year increase in international students for Mohawk College. That's important because, again, that feeds the rental market in Hamilton. A little bit about the Corktown neighborhood where this particular development is happening. You are very close to restaurants and cafes. You've got a lot of retail and shopping in the area, entertainment, a lot of grocery stores I mentioned earlier. You're just a walk from St. Joseph's Healthcare in Hamilton, Hamilton General Hospital, and of course, again, McMaster, Mohawk, you've got Columbia International College, and also Hillfield Stratton College as well. So a lot of options for students and lots of options for housing there. So of course, Hamilton Go being minutes away is central to this project and very important. You're very easily connected to commute to Toronto, about 90 minutes by train. You're a 5-minute walk from the Hamilton Go. You're a 10-minute drive to the Hamilton International Airport. You're also very close to the US border, and about 15-minute drive to McMaster, as we discussed. And you've got also the significant planned transit that's coming with the Hamilton LRT that's going to be coming in the future, which is very, very important and key to this development. Now, I do want to touch on the LRT here because I feel like that's an integral part of this development and just Hamilton's future in general and all the projects and developments happening around there. The light rail transit that's coming to Hamilton is going to be going all the way from McMaster all the way east to Eastgate Square. You're going to have a number of stops along the way, and the closest stops that we're going to find close to Corktown is going to be James stop, which is going to, again, connect Hamilton or the residents of Corktown to the rest of Hamilton. Here's another rendering from the Metrolinx website that shows that same light rail transit path. Again, this is going to be pretty transformative when it comes to connecting Hamilton in general. So Hamilton has seen steady market growth over the past few years with an increase in both property values and demand for housing. This growth has been driven by several factors, including the city's proximity to Toronto, their growing industry, and affordability. Now, Hamilton's a very interesting city because on average, it's $500 per square feet less expensive than Toronto and $40 per square feet less expensive than the neighbor Burlington. So again, Hamilton's a very growing city, mainly due to the fact that a lot of people find it more affordable and there's a lot of movement happening to that city. A pre-construction condo in Hamilton remains the most affordable housing options. Condos are a steep discount to low-rise housing, further driving demand. Average detached home price in Hamilton is $875,000, and in Corktown, you are looking at the high 300s for a starting point. Hamilton has experienced consistent price growth, resilience, 901 average price per square feet, condo price up 12% year over year, and traditionally few projects on the market, no sophisticated developers. And I'm going to touch on the developer here very shortly. We've got 22% increase in housing starts in the Hamilton comparative market analysis. Record-setting immigration levels are expected as Canada aims to bring 1 million immigrants by 2025. And of course, as we know, the majority of immigrants that come to Canada tend to settle in Ontario, specifically around the GTHA, the Greater Toronto Hamilton area. Now, Corktown's pricing will be starting in the 300s, which is going to make this project extremely affordable and very, very attractive. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the builder because the builder here is very, very integral and key to this development. If you guys know me, you know that the top 3 criteria I have when it comes to selecting a pre-construction project is A, location, B, the developer, and C, the immediate incentives and the price point and overall value. So a little bit about the builder. Slate Asset Management is a global investment and asset management firm that focuses on real assets. Slate's team has a history of global development deals. They work all across, including residential condos, purpose-built rental, retail office, as well as industrial. Now, Slate's development team has a history of global development deals. Slate works across all asset classes, like we discussed. They've got 12 development projects, 20 million square feet of total gross floor area in development, 8,400 units in development, $2 billion in gross residential development value, and $3 billion in industrial park development value. This is just an example of Junction House, the project they did at 2720 Dundas Street West in Toronto that's occupying summer of this year. One of my favorite Slate Management projects is One Delisle. Slate Asset Management has a strong foothold in the Yonge St. Clair and just the St. Clair neighborhood in general. And so I want to quickly touch on this, again, one of my favorite projects, beautiful finishes by Jeannie Gang, who is the founder of Studio Gang, a highly sought-after architectural firm. One Delisle is an architectural landmark at Yonge and St. Clair. 70% of the units were sold in 8 weeks. Prices were the highest record-setting in the Yonge and St. Clair area. And again, here's a little bit about Jeannie Gang, who's the founder and partner at Studio Gang Architecture. She was named in Time 100 as most influential people in the world. So, Slate Asset Management has local roots in Hamilton. The former Stelco Lands is the firm's 800-acre industrial site located on the city's waterfront. The size of Central Park, the site is a one-of-a-kind industrial development opportunity in North America. It has direct access to the U.S. land border, Ontario's highways, on-site rail, and the Hamilton International Airport. So again, this is important because Slate is not new to the Hamilton area. They already have a strong foothold there. Now I want to touch real quick on the renderings. I love this building and just the overall architecture here. Let me zoom out a little bit here. You can see the exterior shot from a distance overlooking the lake, water views there. Beautiful building. Here's another close-up shot. You can see street level, beautiful design. Here's another aerial shot, as you can see from one of the terraces. Beautiful water views in the back. Here's a rendering of the inside and interior shot. You're going to have beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows here, lots of natural light coming in. Slate always does beautiful projects, great floor plans, so I can't wait to share them with you guys. So guys, once again, if you're looking for first access to this unit, make sure to hit the link in the description and get in touch with me. I'd be happy to secure an allocation for you before it goes public. Once again, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer. Until next time, take care.